Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bloomfield High School graduation of the class of 2020. This time, if you'd please rise as we honor our country with the singing of the national anthem by Miss Madison Cox.
It is my privilege to welcome you to the 2020 graduation program of Bloomfield High School. I want to extend a special welcome and thanks to the parents and relatives of each of the graduates and know the special pride you feel this afternoon. I would like to take a few minutes to go over a little logistics for today. Guests, we ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony. At the conclusion of the ceremony, our ushers will dismiss each row and section. Please remain seated until your row and section has been dismissed. Once you are dismissed, please exit the building, go to your vehicle, and exit the premises. In order to adhere to county and state orders, we cannot allow groups to gather on our property. We do have a photographer taking pictures throughout the ceremony, and those pictures will be shared with our seniors free of charge. They will also receive a DVD of the ceremony. Seniors, what a different year this has been. At the start of this year, you would have never imagined your last day of classes in the halls of BHS would be March 17th. Your class is part of history, and you'll have stories to tell your kids and your grandkids. Regardless of how this school year ended, this is the unofficial opening to the doors of America. This afternoon is your moment, your victory, your great achievement. On behalf of everyone, congratulations to each of you and best wishes to your future. Thank you.
The opening remarks will now be given by Senior Eli Dixon.
Hello, my name is Eli Dixon. I'm this year's student body president. I would like to welcome everyone to the Bloomfield High School Class of 20 graduation ceremony. Thank you all for joining us. Also, thank you to everyone watching at home online. Enjoy your comfy couches and recliners. Additionally, I'd like to thank everyone who helped plan and execute this year's graduation, especially Ms. Hill, Mr. Carnes, and Ms. Berger. They have worked very hard this last week to make this all happen. And finally, I would like to congratulate my class. As former President George W. Bush said, to those of you who have received honors, awards, and distinctions, I say well done. And to those C students, I say you too can be President of the United States. Thank you.
The class of 2020 has 9 individuals who have dedicated the last 2 years of their high school career attending the Sykes Career and Technology Center. We would like to recognize them today. Joshua Bradley, Digital Media. Ryan Hamilton, Auto Mechanics. Luke Hector, Welding. Colin Jones, Welding. Marlon Jones, Auto Mechanics. Joseph McMillan, Welding. Aaron Minley, Construction. Logan Parks, Welding. And Abigail Patrick, Digital Media. Now at this time we would like to recognize our students that have completed the A+ requirements. These students have maintained a 2.5 or higher GPA, 95% attendance, completed 50 hours of mentoring, 20 hours of community service, and scored proficient or advanced on the Algebra 1 EOC. The A+ scholarship is valued at $10,515. Would the following please stand? Alicia Bowers. Jonna Costigan. Madison Cox. Eli Dixon. Jamison Dodd. Eva Hester. Brant Hobbs. Ethan Hutchison. Hannah Gerald. Sonia Jones. Isaac Mason. Gage McNeil. Abigail Patrick. Natalie Powell. Brianna Pugh. Cody Roberts. Shelby Sadich. Savannah Spicer. Sam Whitaker. Brandon Wright. And Jenna Yates. The class of 2020 has 2 individuals who have dedicated themselves to serving our country in the military. I ask that they come to the stage to be recognized at this time. Joseph McMillan, Army Active Duty. Logan Parks, Army Active Duty. We'd like to recognize these graduates, honor their dedication, and thank them for the service at this time. Let's just give these 2 guys another round of applause. The following seniors have made a 4-year commitment to their personal growth as learners. Top 10 seniors, would you please stand as I call your name? Eva Hester. Madison Cox. Shelby Sandage, Brant Hobbs, Ethan Hutchison, Savannah Spicer, Sam Whitaker, Natalie Powell, Jenny Yates, and Eli Dixon. It is my honor to present to you the top 10 seniors of the 2020 graduating class. The salutatorian of the 2020 graduating class is Miss Madison Cox. Madison is the daughter of Roger and Sharon Cox. Madison obtained a 3.92 GPA during her high school career. Her activities have included Beta Club, FBLA, choir, student council, basketball, softball, and was also a class officer. Madison's plans after graduation are to attend Southeast Missouri State University and is currently undecided on a major. Ladies and gentlemen, your salutatorian, Miss Madison Cox.
Hi everyone. Welcome friends, family, faculty, family of friends, friends of faculty, friends of family, and everyone else who came here to support the class of 2020 on our big day. As we all know, this graduation and the time surrounding it are not typical, but the way I start my speech will be by giving thanks. First, I want to thank God not only for the opportunities He's given me for my amazing class and for the last 13 years, but also for allowing us to gather with our friends and family to celebrate this special day. I also want to thank Him for blessing me enough to meet my best friends here. Thank you to Travis, Shelby, Eva, and Hannah. All of you have believed in me, and I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you to my family as well. To my class, thank you for being like a family the last 13 years, even for all of those fights we had in Miss Lanford's class freshman year. Sorry about that. All of us were are hard-headed, which is why I know that every single one of us have the drive to get things done. Use that to your advantage in your bright future. Next, to the families. Thank you for pushing us all to be great. There are so many parents who supported all of us and treated our friends like their own, and on behalf of my class, I can say we will all be forever grateful for you. Last but not least, faculty. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Without you, we wouldn't be who we are today. You've spent hours upon hours teaching us, coaching us, and really just being there to support us. That includes not just the teachers, but the nurse, the janitors, bus drivers, office workers, lunch ladies, and everyone else who's worked behind the scenes these last 13 years. Thank you. Also, a special thanks to Mr. Carnes for saving my car battery all winter when I accidentally left my lights on every day, and when I left my whole car on that one time. Thanks. I've always said that we're so blessed to be such a small school. We know everyone, there's not too many problems between people. We can get the one-on-one help we need from the teachers, and that's been great. But that makes saying goodbye that much harder, so let's save that for later. When I realized I was going to have to write a speech, I knew right off the bat that I didn't want it to be super serious. That's just not who I am. When I began writing, I realized I wasn't as funny as I thought I was either. But as Michael Scott said, the only time I set the bar low is for limbo. So whichever way this goes, just know that I did set the bar high. And class, in your future, I hope you'll do the same. I hope that you'll set the bar high and that everything you do is done with everything you've got. I hope that you always continue setting attainable goals for yourself, even if you have to start small. As I said earlier, I know for a fact that we're a class full of stubborn, bullheaded people. Maybe it wasn't the best quality for us in school, but as young adults just beginning our lives and careers, that could be one of the best qualities if you use it correctly. All of us have bright futures ahead of us, but you know when you look into a bright light in the dark and you can see all of the dust covering the lens? In your future, as you head on to bigger and better things, you're going to get dust. This dust is all of the problems and hardships arising on the way. You're going to have people trying to hold you back, people telling you you can't do it, or maybe even that you're too good for it. You'll face bosses, colleagues, and acquaintances who might not like you. You may have even not gotten into this program or gotten this job this time. But put your head down, pull out your rag, and wipe off all that dust. In other words, don't let all of the adversity you face block the view of your ultimate goal, your successful future. Brush it off and use that stubbornness of yours to get things done and prove those people wrong. One of my favorite motivational quotes says this: "Everyone said to Vincent van Gogh, 'You can't be a great painter, you only have one ear.' You know what he said? 'I can't hear you.'" That's another quote by Michael Scott, and maybe it's silly, but what I'm trying to tell you is this: don't let the things trying to block the view of your future be the reason that you don't make it there. And if they set you back, just try again, because every single one of you has the potential to do amazing things, and I know you'll be on to them soon. I said I'd save the goodbyes for later, but this is later. Thank you to Bloomfield High School Class of 2020 for being the best class I could have asked for, and best wishes to every one of you. Go do great things. Thank you.
The valedictorian of the 2020 graduating class is Miss Eva Hester. Eva is the daughter of John Hester. She has attained a 3.98 GPA during her high school career. Her activities have included Beta Club, FBLA, Yearbook, Student Council, Pep Club, Volleyball, and Class Officer. Eva's plans after graduation are to attend Three Rivers College nursing program. Ladies and gentlemen, your valedictorian, Miss Eva Hester.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, faculty, and my fellow graduates. Before I begin, I would like to thank a few people. First and foremost, I want to thank God for this opportunity and giving me the skills to get where I am right now. I could not be where I am today without Him. To all my teachers, administrators, and coaches, thank you for encouraging me throughout high school, for always giving me the best advice and never giving up on me. To my classmates, thank you for making school so fun and interesting. Shelby and Madison, thank you for being two of my closest friends and always being there for me at school. Josh, thank you for always encouraging me and believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. I am forever thankful to have you by my side. Papa, thank you for always pushing me to do my best in everything and always being real with me. I always thought you were being hard on me, but I realize now you just wanted me to succeed. Thank you for being the best dad and pushing me to reach all my goals. I appreciate you all so much, and I can't thank you all enough for everything you have done for me. I started writing this speech back in March, before this whole social distancing thing happened. My original thought was to do a speech about the celebration of change, but now that just doesn't feel right. I can't just do a traditional speech now, given the circumstances. Things are different and our situation is very unique. This is not a traditional graduation. Things don't look or feel the way they probably would have if COVID-19 wouldn't have happened and everything was normal. I don't want today to be focused on COVID-19 though. Yes, that virus has robbed a lot of us of our last and made our last months at Bloomfield High School non-existent, but today is still our day. I think today should be a very happy day. We should not wallow in what today was supposed to be like. We should instead embrace this unique situation with open arms and make the very best of it. We are the class of 2020 and we are accomplishing something very great today. We are graduating high school and moving on to bigger and better things. Some of us are going to college. Some of us are going to serve our country. Some of us are going straight into the workforce, and some of us still aren't quite sure what we're going to do just yet. But no matter what category you're in, I want you all to remember one thing. Graduation is not the end goal. This is just a part of a larger journey in itself. Don't limit yourself to this graduation. Go do something more. Don't stop here. I challenge you all to let this be the start rather than the end. Let this be the start of your future. This is the beginning of your life. You get to choose. Nobody else can choose it for you. There will no longer be a teacher nagging you to turn in your work or apply for that certain scholarship. You have to choose to do those things yourself and do better for yourself. I believe in you all and hope to see you all again one day and hear of your accomplishments. Don't sit down and regret it 20 years from now. Today, challenge yourself to do better. Set a goal for yourself and don't stop till you reach that goal. You can do it, now go and do it. Don't let anything get in the way of your goals and never give up. You got this. I believe in you. Well, I hope I was able to encourage you all today. Thank you for allowing me to speak, and thank you again for this opportunity. I am so proud of us all.
The following students have been awarded the following scholarships from various organizations and institutions. Eva Hester is receiving a scholarship from TRC, SEMO Electric, Bloomfield Alumni Association, Covington, Missouri Beta, Shelter Insurance, Bloomfield FBLA, and Bloomfield CTA for a grand total of $9,200. Madison Cox is receiving scholarships from the Pepsi Local Scholarship, Elfrida Cox Memorial, Bloomfield Alumni Association, SEMO Electric, Chamber of Commerce, Bloomfield FBLA, the SEMO Copper Dome Scholarship, SEMO Residence Life, Fletcher O. Chastain Endowed Scholarship, and scholarship from Missouri Beta for a grand total of $10,011. Shelby Sandage is receiving scholarships from the Bloomfield Alumni Association, Bloomfield PTO, SEMO Electric, and Bloomfield CTA for a grand total of $3,000. Brent Hobbs is receiving scholarships from the SEMO Electric and the Fletcher Endowed Scholarship for a grand total of $1,900. Ethan Hutchison is receiving the SEMO Electric Scholarship for a total of $1,000. Savannah Spicer is receiving a SEMO Copper Dome Scholarship and also a SEMO Housing Scholarship for a total of $11,000. Sam Whitaker is receiving the SEMO Electric Scholarship and a Mineral Area College Housing Deposit Scholarship for a grand total of $1,300. Natalie Powell is receiving a Student Reception Scholarship and the SEMO Electric Scholarship for a total of $1,000. Jenny Yates is receiving scholarships from the Veterans Benefits, Williams Legacy, Williams Church Marching Scholarship, and the Susan Darby Scholarship for a total of $13,980. Dixon receiving and SEMO Copper Dome Scholarship for a grand total of $6,400. Jonna Costigan is receiving the Women's Club Scholarship for a total of $300. Jameson Dodd is receiving the scholarship from the Elks and the SEMO Electric Scholarship for a grand total of $1,500. Marlon Jones is receiving the SEMO Electric Scholarship and the University of Northwestern Ohio Scholarship for a grand total of $7,000. With those students receiving the A+ scholarship along with local scholarships, please stand. It was my honor to recognize the scholarship recipients from the 2020 graduating class. The graduates of the class of 2020 earned a total of $298,121 in scholarships from the A+ program and a variety of organizations and institutions, including local organizations and sponsors. We are thankful to have a community who supports our school district and students. Seniors, we are very proud of all your hard work and dedication. We wish you the best of luck. Scholarship winners, a round of applause. At this time, the class of 2020 would like to enjoy their senior slideshow. as we play their class song, Lean on Me by Bill Withers.
Lean on me.
So here's your big moment, guys. Mrs. President and members of the Board of Education, the class of 2020 has successfully completed all the requirements set forth by the Bloomfield R14 School District and the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. We are proud to present this class of Bloomfield High School.
Eva Ann Hester. Madison Grace Cox. Shelby Ann Sandage. Brant William Hobbs. Need some help, Brant? Ethan Michael Hutchison.
Congratulations.
Savannah Noel Spicer. Edward John Samuel Whitaker. Natalie Aaron Powell. Fish tassel. Jenna Lee Yates. Eli Jacob Michael Dixon. Alicia Terry Marie Bowers. Joshua Ray Bradley. Jonna Caitlin Costigan. Jameson Ross Dodd. Ryan Christopher Hamilton. Samuel Luke Haggard. Jonathan Thomas Hopkins. Hannah Lynn Gerald. Colin Matthew Jones. Marlon Jones. Sonia Lynn Jones. Isaac Xavion Mason. Devin Trey Hancock. Joseph Dylan Ray McMillan. Clayton Gage McNeil. Aaron David Minley. Addison Grace Musgrave. Logan Ray Parks. Abigail Marie Patrick. Brianna Marie Phillips. Brianna Lorraine Portwood. There you go. Rihanna Leanne Pugh. Cody Allen Roberts. Brandon Wayne Wright. The final remarks will now be given by Senior Jamison Dodd.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. We finally did it. We've gone through countless years of hard work for this moment. A few months ago, you guys were back in high school, a few of my buddies had the great idea to go have a senior skip day and go do fun stuff. Well, you see, my mother would not let me do that. So look at us now, senior skip day champions. I mean, 2 months, that's literally history here, folks. We may not have been the most participating group in our school's history, but we sure knew how to have fun. We never thought we'd actually make it to this point, or I didn't anyways. Now we have to move on and go into the real world. We were named the worst class in history in elementary and middle school by multiple teachers, but we ended up okay. It just proves no matter what people think of you, you can succeed in life. So as we leave this school for the last time being students here, I wish you guys best of luck on whatever you guys choose to do with your life. 2020, out.
All right, with the class of 2020, please rise. I've told a lot of students over the last 12 years that adversity really helps shape who we are and what we're going to be. And I'm really proud of you all as a group in a lot of different ways. I'm extremely proud of the way you've handled the last couple months of your high school career. We have missed you all over the last few months and look forward to hearing accomplishments. Always remember you're a special part of the school district. We wish you well in whatever your next chapter goes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the Bloomfield High School graduating class of 2020.
Please